Got the rock out of the dog's mouth. Put the dog up so we don't get into more rocks. And we started back from a good point because now newcomers don't have to deal with all that. Me finding resistors and forgetting that I can use a multimeter to do that job. Okay, these are our beautiful Chinese tubes that we'll be using. Definitely want to put them back. If you want to hear me read the Chinglish instructions, that's in part 1. Probably has no pretty thumbnail because YouTube thing screwed me on that. I'd like a nice camera so I can use my computer again, and then I'd be able to have my face in it too, and that would be really cool. Okay, so I'll put my parts off to the side somewhere over here, I guess. Get some more light on this. I think I might need some more light in total. There we go. Lie down, boy. This ain't the place for you. Oh Lord, no. Don't come around here. Boy. Oh no, you gonna knock everything over. Go into bed or something. There we go. It's a little big, but we'll manage. So we're doing resistors first. Probably pull this out. Get my very limited solder. And we'll start popping resistors on here. Let's do our 4K7. Oh, come on now with the weird stuff. I guess that's just 4K. Okay. 47, 4.7K. Oh, that's what that is. 4.7. Yeah, 4K7. That means 4.7K. And there's 4 of those. One goes here. One goes down here. 47R, 47R, 47R. Yep. Quite a few of those. 4. Oh, 4K7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 2 more on this board. Ah, there they are, 4K7. Alright, now the 47R, those are, I guess, the 47 of them. It's 2 of them. There should be 4. Here they are. What did I just have? Those must have been 47K. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, 47K. Alright. 4.7. That is the 4K7s. We can go ahead and pop all of them in. I think I'll do it like this. They get bent right like that. Yoink, yoink. wish the light situation was a little better. Sticker in like that. Oh my god. Look at that. You'd think I was an amateur. This would be really fun to do during the holidays. I think I'd really enjoy that. Whoa, almost used the wrong thing. Try to keep them all the same way. Looks like I got my my tolerances to the left. So we'll try to remember that. 4.7K is our 4.7K, and that's what is going in. You really gotta double check and triple check, make sure you're doing the right thing, because going back and redoing crap is kind of irritating. 4K7, 4.7K. So I have 4 more of those to do. Three more. Yoink, yoink. And that's kind of how I'm bending them to hold them. And then we'll solder them. Solder with the L. It's not solder. Solder. If I have to deal with it, you do too. 4K7. Where is it at? Here they are. Tolerance to the left. Yeah, I think the Chinese writing is pretty cool. I like that. It's like, what do you call it? Jeez. It's like the word unique, but that's not the word I'm thinking of. That's crapping away. Alright. And then as we solder a few of them, we'll cut those off. That way they're not all in the way while I'm soldering. Okay. 1, 2, do a few. 100. Okay. The big thing of solder I just threw down, that's now missing. Oh, here it is. This is all the solder I have. I'm hoping that we make it. Alright. Let's turn our soldering iron up to 350, not 400. We don't want our tip to melt, because that is exactly what will happen. Don't know that there's tips immune from that kind of bull crap. Alright, so our tip is warming up rapidly to 350 degrees. It says it's 350. I don't believe it. There we go. Now I believe it. Okay. Little by little. Finna Feta bomb, feta. What the hell is going on? Okay, I'm going to 380. I'm gonna be stingy with the solder. So I don't know how much I have, and I can always go back later and reflow it. So. I'm sorry you couldn't see that. I hate when there's little stupid points left. That's like the worst. Usually it means there wasn't enough flux, or oh shit, I'm about ready to solder those right together. Try something. Oh, Shizmaliz. Clean it. Hey. Try and bend them around like this slightly so they're more out the way. Because if they get soldered together, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. I like the little tong sound. Nice. Very nice. I can snip them off. I need some new side cutters. Really bad. Oh my god. I didn't think they were this bad. They're really bad. Come on, you stupid phone. With my naked eye, you can see right through these mojos. I'm trying to cut it in a way that doesn't break the joints, but it's also nice and close. And also not really sharp. Jesus. I don't like some of these joints that I made. They just look too full. You know, some of them look too full. Too big around. But something like that definitely isn't the end of the world. It's fine. I mean, they look fine. We'll reflow them. Front of it looks great though. Okay. Let's do our next 4. We'll do our next 4, then we'll do our, I think I kind of want to do diodes last. Alright, these are 47, just 47. They're the 47Rs. So, yoink, yoink. Multipliers to the left. Not for any particular reason. It's just for my own personal something or another. These are right next to each other. I'm going to try and end these in a way that it's not going to interfere like I did last time, because that was annoying. Alright, got a little speedier that time. Flip it over. Holy mackerel. That looks really complicated back here. Yeah. Okey-dokey. Wipe the iron off, because it will form oxides while you're waiting around. Also forgot to turn its temperature down while I waited. I'm gonna leave it on there long enough to get a nice flow going in, because everything has to heat up to the same temperature for that solder to stick. Doesn't take much solder at all to get these on there. Took hardly any at all, actually. I think I might have plenty for this project. Yeah, snippy snip snip is probably my favoriteest part. Is the snip, because it's to clean it all up and see how good your work is. Alright. Couple sharp edges, but hopefully when I reflow it, those edges will come down. I think I might also take the file to the back of it. Resistors are in there a little wonky, but let's do that. There we go. Looks better. Okay. We have 8, 10 more to go. 11 counting this one, and then the 4 diodes. Alright. What are these? 200 ohms. Here's the 200R and a 470K. Where are those at? 470K. Or 47K. Or did I get this wrong? Let me measure these. Oh, I probably couldn't get the 0 on it, and that's why. Yeah, 470. Remember, these are the ones that I had such a big issue looking for. Okay, so our 200R and our 470, they're going to go in at the same time. These are the 200Rs. My hand right now, the multiplier, the tolerance rating goes to the left, like we've been doing, just for aesthetics reasons. Oh yeah, I'm glad I'm putting these in at the same time. I feel like it saves me a bit of time. Huh. Turpentine is on my mind. Oh yeah, these are the 4 and 7s. It would be nice if I got it on camera. And there. Flank, mother flank. Get it in the hole. Dang, I had that one. Some kind of messed up. Alright. Clean your iron. Ooh, that was a lot on that one. That was a little ridiculous. Damn, there was a lot on that one too. Hello, come on now. Good enough for the girls I go out with. Oh Lord, hell no. Never mind. That looks like trash. It's a little better. Kind of yikes, you know? Let's see what we're doing next. Gosh. I really got these resistors in here, didn't I? Jeez. Alright. 2.2K. Oops, dropped it. Tolerance to the left. Because that's how we do. Find another 2.2K. Here it is, right up here. And 100K. And then when they're right next to each other like this, you bend them to an offset. That way they're not in your dang way. Now that was 4. We got 2 more like this. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and slap them in there. They are the 1K. Damn tolerance band. Never know where it is. Nice. All right. It's a good long soldering show right here. Wish I had some good stuff to talk about. Talk about the world ending. Could talk about, I don't know, the world ending, yeah. Floods and thunderstorms and all that good stuff. Oh, you know what I think I found out? Y'all know how there's a glitter conspiracy? You don't know who's buying all the glitter? I think I know who's buying the glitter. Either it's makeup companies that don't want people to know that they're putting plastic on their face, you know, because of the BPA things. You know, people don't like BPAs, which is very understandable. You shouldn't like BPAs. You should be freaked out about them. Or it's either cosmetics, or it is the stuff that they use, they burn in airplane engines, because the stuff burns really great. And it's used for cloud seeding. They use that crap to seed clouds like they did in Dubai, and it flooded. Here's my prediction. We have AI on the rise. That's going to mess some stuff up. Our current economic ordeal is pretty bad as it is. And then when the advent of AI comes along, it's only going to get more unstable. And that is if they don't mess with the weather so much that it starts screwing with the climate, and places that used to have rainforests, they all dry up. There ends up being no oxygen. The weather gets all freaking weird. And it's just going to be bad. It's going to be bad for all of us. You know, if you want to really screw up a country, you just steal the rainwater. How about that? I'm not sure if anyone's able to chat in this or not. I have no clue. I don't see any chat. I'm on my iPhone. And I know YouTube's not above cutting my chat off because they're weird. They don't like the truth. They don't like people with an opinion. They don't like thinkers. They say opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and they all stink. But I keep my asshole clean, so I don't know what they're talking about. They need to wipe better or something. Take a shower. Change their diet. Well, I could put that on instead of doing stuff off camera like I tend to do. None of this is a proper setup. Bad lighting, bad spot, bad camera, bad setup. Gets the job done though. Hello. Oh my gosh. Crooked resistors. Twisted transistor. Okay. Cool. Put the diodes in. And then we'll put the giant resistor in. Then we'll put the little capacitors in. Then the big capacitors. And then the other stuff. And then we'll plug it in. See if it works. Diodes are special. They only go one way. I didn't notice there was 5 of them. So I'm gonna do these a little differently than I did the resistors, because I'm actually running out of solder a little bit. I have a couple more little trimmings of solder from doing other projects, so it should be fine. You know, I could have done these diodes like the resistors and it would have been just as easy because some of the diodes are connected. These diodes are forming a bridge rectifier, I think. Yeah, they're going to turn AC into DC. Oh yeah, is this supposed to be 12 volts AC as an input? When I was reading the instructions, I didn't really pay attention to that fact. I was just paying attention to the fact that it was Chinglish and it was kind of funny to read and it was kind of really hard to read. So I definitely couldn't make sense of it the first go around. I had to read the damn thing again. And we are doing things off camera again. Bringing this Solder View 5000. Patience is key. Yeah, and the angle's funny. I know it's in vertical mode. You know, bear with it. It's just the way we set up today. It was easier. You know, I don't want to work too hard on these videos because they're not gonna go very far, and they're mainly just for me. Record's part of my life. You know, for maybe when I get older, my kids can see it. When I die, I could at least leave something behind. Or maybe to show a potential future employer that I can actually do a couple of things. Okay. Double check these diodes. Yeah, they're all going the right way. And then we had this one diode, which is, I don't know what it does. I think it's this diode right here is in case you put it backwards. It's what they call a crowbar. Yeah. It's in case you screw up and you plug in the power backwards. FranLab does a good video on circuit protection and crowbars. Cause she does the guitar pedals, or used to do the guitar pedals. And Frantone. Yeah, Frantone was definitely a company that should have made it big. Now the pedals, you go online and Frantone pedals are, oh my god. You know, it's crazy because she said it was supposed to be a pedal that everybody could afford, and now they're, because she doesn't make them anymore, they're just going for ridiculous amounts of money. And, you know, she doesn't see any of it, which is crazy. You know, it's like getting ripped off. I feel bad. She put in a lot of work and a lot of effort to make those pedals. I definitely like to make pedals. Or a product. That's kind of my dream. I want to make a product. That would be great. Something that everybody could use. I think that would really have a fulfilling effect on my life. Actually, those are the biggest components, so maybe we should focus on these now. So this here, this and this, they can go together, like right now. Perfect. I would like to find out the box to put this stuff in, but it's not gonna happen right now. There's 4 of these capacitors. There is a 105, 105, 105. Okay, they're all the same, I think. 105. Alright. Let's go ahead and set them in. Damn light, alright. Do you see the 1 microfarad spot? Swiper, no swiping. What is the electronics version of Swiper? Alright. Oh, I want to put the LED in too. Actually, I might need to hold that by itself. LED. Capacitors didn't hardly sit in there too tight. It's probably gonna be a mess to cut them out. Have to do it like this. That way they don't get messed up. Alright, clean the thingy. The thingy being a soldering iron. Those little freaking points, man. Yeah, I'm sick of them. Stop talking for 2 seconds and everybody disappears. Alright. Nip these off. Nip them off, nip them off. Got a song about nipping them off. Nip them off, nip them off. There's a song about nipping them off. Yeah, we definitely need new flat cutters. These ain't cutting nothing. Alright. Just run your finger over the sharpness to knock them off. Knock them off and knock them up. Man, some guy once told me, he said, if that guy don't stop talking all that stuff, I'm gonna go over there and knock him down, I'm gonna knock him up. I'm like, yo, what? Do you, homie? Alright, somewhere around here goes an LED. Uh-oh. There's some random hole up here. What the fuck is that random? Oh, it's just a via. Got a little word here for a second. LED. LED. Where's the LED? Ew, bro. There's supposed to be 2 LEDs. And they go under the tube. What color are these things? I don't really like my tubes to be lit up, but I paid for these LEDs. I'm gonna use the LEDs. So if you're ever confused about which is positive and negative on an LED, try to get a pointing device. Here we go. If you're ever confused, this side right here, you would call the anvil. This is the side that lights up. This is the negative or the ground. And then this side over here, this little part that comes up from this leg is the positive. It comes off this leg, goes around with the flying lead, and it goes right into the center of that cup and on top of the chip. So yeah, that would be positive. This is positive. This side is a negative. This side, negative. This side with the anvil. Here we go. We got our cathode, our negative over here, and then also, if you're ever wondering which way the current flows, you could think of this like a check valve. You know, the water flows this way. It can push the check valve. It can sneak past the check valve, but it can't go backwards through that check valve because the valve, this little plunger here, this little triangle, would slam shut. It would get closed by the water pressure. So that's one way I had to remember that crap all the time, especially when you're working with transistors. It's always really helpful to know which way the current flows. The electron flow. I guess not the current flow, but the electron flow, because current flow, I think, is how Benjamin Franklin figured it when he did what he did. He thought it was electricity flowed from negative to positive, but it turns out it flows from negative to positive. And now that confuses me like a mofo, and I'm sure it confuses a lot of other people. But in reality, electricity flows from negative to positive, and that's all you really gotta know. So I would say somebody was talking to me and I was talking about current flow, I would tell them that the current flows also from negative to positive. Why would current flow, unless it was a wave, why would it flow in a reverse direction? And I think even then, if it was a wave, it would probably be an illusion that it was flowing backwards. I mean, it can flow backwards, but then we would call that AC, or reverse current, and you would switch. See, I'm just in too deep now. I'm gonna stop talking about it. That is an ugly cut. I hate that cut. There we go. Alright. I'm sorry I did that right off camera. Jesus. If you're curious what bad flush cutters will get you, that's what they'll get you. Yeah. But we can worry about that later. Let's move on to, what do we got? Do we want to do this big capacitor right here? Let's do this big capacitor. So here is something I do not know. Does that mean negative, these lines right here? Huh. Well, I damn well hope so. Let me try to think this out a little bit. 12.6 volts here. Oh Lord. Okay, here we go. This is the back, so this is positive. Ooh. Hold on. This is our jack right here. The center is usually positive. So here's the center. Oh, okay, and this is negative. So yes, this indeed is negative. So we're good on that. Nice and tight. Try to keep it on that thing. That way the capacitor doesn't move around on me. I think I want to put the transistors in after I do all the capacitors. That way nothing is leaning on them. Put this stuff here. There we go. Grab our capacitors. Make sure we stick them in good. Stick them in right hard and good. Yes. I'll go ahead and tap those in. A little tap, tap, taparoo. So ever since those flowed flawlessly. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always happen like that. Those flowed absolutely flawlessly. The circuit board is pretty good quality because if this was a really cheap circuit board, doing this like this is I slide these under the leads and cut them. The lead wants to pull up on that pad. The pads haven't broke. Yeah, now that I said that, I hope that they don't. A lot of capacitors in this. This thing probably amplifies. I could probably amplify a good speaker with this. I mean, it's pretty big, I feel like. I mean, it's supposed to be a preamp. I think it's supposed to do headphones too. I mean, I don't really know why. I mean, I could use an adapter to get some headphones into it. I think I have that adapter too. RCA jacks, that's what they're damn called. I think I have an RCA to 3.5mm adapter. If not, I'll go grab one from Walmart. I'm sure I gotta go to mine anyway. Perfect. 4 more capacitors. I like doing capacitors. They're pretty easy. Alright. Getting really quite short on the solder there. Sorry I don't have solder view on them. The little freaking ridge just did not want to piss off. If I was a real perfectionist, I'd do this. There we go. I should have just done that for all the other ones. Then we'd be here forever. And I'd probably destroy a pad or a component doing that crap. So I just need to do stuff and get it done. Don't worry about the fine details later. Diminishing returns. Unless you're like me and you look at the back of boards and you're like, really love to see a well done back of the board. Then it is quite worth it. Now that's all the capacitors done. Eventually I'll say it right. Dang. I've never had an issue saying that word. Capacitor. D647. D647. That's a B. Okay, 647. 647 and 667. Alright. So they go in like this. Now I'm wondering, should I slam them all the way in? Or should I let them hang out a little bit like that? You know, let them hang out like that, or oh, well, it's not even possible to slam them all the way in, so it's about as far as I can get with that. D647. Here's 667. Okay. Six, 4, 7. Sorry. I'm about right there. I mean, I kind of want to be able to read letters if I ever have to. Like it doesn't say it on the freaking. Oh my god! Come on, dude. Alright, very beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna straighten them up, make sure they're damn tweezers I had. Here they are. Pulling out some tweezers. Doing a tweezer thing. Okay, I think this is kind of unrealistic what I'm doing here. Or just get it done. I just got a craving for a Slurpee. That's crazy. I would love to get a Slurpee after this. Alright, clean my tip. Make sure you clean your tip too. You don't want an infection. You don't want to give anybody infection. Okay. Dang, this is a lot of... Oh my jeez. This turned out a little differently than I thought it was going to. Ooh, there's a lot of solder on the end of that now. Flip that crap off. There we go. Let me cut these leads off. Make it a little easier on myself. Everything's still as it should be. Alright. Dang. Let me grab a different piece of solder. That's a little bit longer. Clean my tip. Clean your tip. Damn, get in there. Here we go. Definitely gonna reflow those. Oh, let's get the reflow magic. Hell no. Alright. I think it was good the first time. I feel like I'm not as good at soldering as I think I am. Huh. Maybe it's my iron and the solder that I chose to use. Along with a couple of other factors. Okay, here's what I want to do with this. I guess I could bend the tabs out a little bit to help me hold it. Yeah. Bend the tabs out to help hold it. Damn. It's so wobbly, this flip. Okay. Alright, doggies. Calm down. Ow. One-handed soldering. Oh, no. No, don't come over here. I think they gave me holes for wires, which is cool. There's a lot of thingies on this pot. I think this is the exact pot I need for a radio too. A radio of mine is missing some stuff. Alright. I think this is going to require doing this. Oh my goodness. Mom just yelled my dog's name and now he's freaking out. No. Can't go out right now. Busy. This is using a lot of solder. Boy, we will go out in just a little bit. It's not that big a deal. Been out like 100 times. We have just one little bridgie. Alright, that took care of it. Oh, poor boy. Poor boy. Oh no, don't knock everything over. You're gonna knock everything over. No, get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. No. Get back. Get back. No. Get back. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Get back. Lie down. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Lie down. Hey. Chill out. Chill out. Alright, that's too many dogs. That's too much dogs. Go away. Stop touching me. I mean grabbing me. Stop grabbing me. I'm gonna grab you here in a second, motherfucker. Yeah, eat that toy. Oh, hello. We're almost done. These will clip in. I made them clip in the other day because they weren't quite clip in. Oh shit, my power connector is crooked as hell. Jesus. It's like the people at the factory don't know what they're doing. I must be smoking weed on the job or something. God, how are we gonna fix that? Like this? Can we heat them all up at the same blame time? I don't think so. I think it's gonna be stubborn about it. Yeah, it's gonna be really stubborn about like this sack of shit. We're almost at 400 degrees. Come on, melt this solder, dude. I think it's straightening out. Oh, it is. It's totally straightened out. Awesome. Okay, cool. Doggy. Almost done. I'm almost done, essay. Oh no, look, this is gonna suck up all my solder. So I'm gonna have to use these. I have to weld these two pieces of solder together. This should be interesting. Yeah, perfect. Maybe I can do this too. Nice. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Do y'all want close up? Alright, all good. And my soldering iron is definitely eating itself. So we turn it back down. It doesn't look like it's eating itself, which is great. Trying to do the power connector a little bit better. There we go. Flip both of those. The thing is when it, oh Jesus, flip. When it takes you a long time to melt solder on a component, that heat will then have time to make its way up to the component and melt it or destroy it. So you gotta be vigilant about that. Last two components, and then we can plug in the tubes. See how pretty it looks. These are keyed. Going to have to do like this again, like I did with that one, the other things to keep them in place. Yeah, that sort of worked. Okay. There's a good chance there's not enough solder to finish this. I think we might barely make it. Some big holes to fill in. Okay. Ooh, hot. Damn soldering iron. That looks relatively decent. Yeah. These, I have enough solder to do like one little project. I had to pick some more out. But this is the main project I wanted to get done. I did finish another project of getting the M30A tube radio working again. I upgraded the power supply from the crappy fake Chinese PMP transistors that I bought. Upgraded from PMP to NPN because some weirdo before they sold it or something, maybe they bought it, didn't know that it ran off of 12 volts. So they plugged it up to, that's the issue, they plugged it in to 120 volts. You know, they tied a 120 volt cable to it with the plug, and fuck, that soldering iron's hot. Plugged it into the wall, and I'm sure it went boom, you know. But lucky for it, it didn't kill the transformer. The transistors acted as fuses, thank goodness. 'Cause I would have had a hard time figuring that radio out without it. It was definitely my introduction into power electronics, like boost converters and stuff like that. Had it for about a year, maybe 2 years. Oh, I burnt the crap out of my freaking finger, yo. Ooh, that's hot. I had to go put some ice on it. Thank goodness I'm done. Unplug this flipping solder iron. That's beautiful, guys. Good job, good job, good job. And now for the piece de resistance. Piece de resistance. Tube legs is bent. Man, that's scary trying to bend that back, because it could definitely break the tube. Trying to bend legs. Oof. This is tight. Good lord. Definitely not pulling that tube out again. That's in there good. I wonder how old these tubes are. I mean, because if they're new old stock. Cage, no, come on. Oh shit, that is a crooked tube. Why is it crooked? That means the tube holder is probably crooked. That's okay, it looks cool like that. I like my tubes crooked. Straighten it out. That's cool looking, man. I mean, I don't care who you are, that's cool looking. Y'all are gonna have to, I guess, wait for a short to see if it works. Cause, let me see what it's powered up by. If it's 12 volts DC, then I can go ahead and try it out. But FE6J12 fever tube preamp board is the circuit schematic. 12 volts AC, so I'm gonna have to find that. AC adapter. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Appreciate anybody that came to watch. Sorry if chat was for some reason disabled. I mean, I'm not able to figure it out. Oh, my light. I had a light there the whole time. They never told me. If the light is on right here and it has a strike through it, does that mean my video has been muted the whole time? Anyway, let me get out of here. Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good hour, minute. is dinner time. Bye bye.